Halle Berry, Halle Berry, Halle Berry. How do you get yourselves in these types of situations? Well, Halle Berry is seeking sole legal custody of her son that she shares with her ex-husband, Olivier Martinez. It's basically saying that he's not doing a child-centered way of parenting, basically giving her a hard time in their co-parenting agreement. Welcome back to the Kempire channel, your number one source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So as you know, Halle Berry has had a very interesting time when it comes to her relationships with men and men that she has children with. She's paying child support up the you-know-what for multiple children. One with her baby's father, and now with her ex-husband, Olivier Martinez, a fellow actor. You know, we recently reported that they just finalized their divorce after breaking up in 2015. That's when we found out about the details of how they were supposed to co-parent. Well, apparently, according to these new legal documents, Halle Berry is accusing Olivier of basically not following those things and actually being a part of the reason why their child, Maceo, is not progressing and is acting out. All right. So according to People magazine, this is what they have discovered in these new legal docs that Halle Berry has filed through her legal team. They said that Halle Berry is seeking sole legal custody of her son Maceo, claiming that his father, Olivier Martinez, refuses to co-parent or communicate in a child-centered way. They said weeks after the actress, 58, alleged that her ex-husband, also 58, failed to continue seeing a co-parenting coach, and after a source told People that co-parenting, quote, hasn't been easy for the former spouses, Berry filed a request for sole legal custody of their 10-year-old son on Friday, August 16. So per legal documents obtained by People, Berry is requesting custody, quote, or in the alternative, tie-breaking authority to make all decisions about Maceo's education, health, and therapy needs. The therapy has been a contentious issue, according to Berry, in these legal documents. So the documents filed in the Superior Court of California in Los Angeles County arrive a year after the two finalized their divorce, nearly 8 years after their 2015 split. At the time, both parties agreed to share joint legal custody of their son, with Berry paying a whopping $8,000 a month in child support to Martinez, and an additional 4.3% of any income she receives over $2 million. In the latest filing, Berry claims that she made an effort to address her son's, quote, educational challenges and additional behavioral concerns as she, quote, fought for tutoring and educational assessment and finding an environment that was suitable for Maceo's needs. The filing alleges that Martinez, however, has been, quote, oppositional, unmoving, and withheld his consent for years. I mean, based off of them having a divorce for 8 years, I'm not surprised by this. So because, this is a quote, because the respondent's opposition to any interventions whatsoever for years, and because of respondents prioritizing soccer activities over Maceo's educational and psychological well-being, Maceo's educational and behavioral challenges worsened, and he continued to fall further behind in school, the document alleges. Well, all of this can be proven in court. All of this can be proven by showing the court this is what is happening with him in school. Having written notes from the teacher, he's acting out in school. Based off the court documents, it seems as if he is having these educational challenges, but if he's acting out, quote unquote, is usually with Halle. They continue, it says specifically, Berry claims that Maceo would, quote, act out toward her following, quote, longer periods of custody with his father, and that her son would, quote, repeat disputes that the former couple had in private. She alleges that Martinez claimed that the boy was, quote, old enough to make his own decisions. So it sounds like he might be talking crap, and I'm not sure if, because I've covered so many different divorces and stipulations, but I think it was Tia Mowry's divorce, where it was in the actual divorce settlement that both of these individuals could not talk crap about the other to the children. I don't know if this was in her divorce, but it took you guys 8 years. There should have been a stipulation like this. So it seems as if Halle might be alluding that he's trying to turn their son against her, which wouldn't surprise me. Just saying, these divorces get so nasty and ugly. A lawyer for Martinez told People that he will be, quote, responding to these allegations in the coming weeks. A representative and a lawyer for Berry did not respond to People's request for comment. And please understand this, for Halle Berry to go to court, she knows that she's going to probably have to end up paying his legal fees as well. This says to me that she is more than likely really prioritizing the child, and she doesn't care if she's going to have to pay additional money for his attorney as well for this to play out through court. However, I will say, part of me also thought that the reason why she could be seeking sole legal custody is that she doesn't want to pay $8,000 a month to this man. And my thing is, if anything that she's saying is true in regards to what he's doing and not doing when it comes to their co-parenting agreement, then I don't blame her. Like, why am I paying you $8,000 a month and you are not being a co-parent or following the stipulations of our divorce settlement? So Berry's legal team argues in the filing that Martinez, quote, ignores the professionals hired to help Maceo, and he aggressively stands in the way of implementing strategies and interventions to assist their son, and alleges that Martinez has interfered with, quote, custodial rights, withheld information from petitioner, made unilateral decisions on Maceo's behalf, involved Maceo in the parties' conflict, and refused to follow the recommendations of Maceo's school. So all of that can be proven too, if there have been recommendations and he's not following that. And that's outside of Halle Berry. So they said this in a quote. To summarize, respondent refuses to co-parent or communicate in a child-centered way or make child-centered decisions, which interferes with getting Maceo the help he needs. By refusing to communicate, withholding consent, or deferring decisions, he has effectively delegated to himself sole decision-making authority in violation of the parties' stipulated judgment. So a source told People in early August that Berry and her ex-husband have, quote, very different parenting styles, and that they both love Maceo, whom they welcomed together in October of 2013. The former couple had previously agreed to meet with a coach to resolve disputes and conflicts between them in an effort to successfully co-parent, per court documents obtained by People back in May. So in a later filing, Berry claimed Martinez, quote, unilaterally terminated coaching sessions without telling her or the coach, another thing that can be proven via the coach. While she asked the court to enforce Olivier's compliance with their agreement, a judge denied the request due to, quote, lack of exigent circumstances or deeming it not an urgent matter. This court system. I mean, what they seem as an urgent matter versus what a parent sees as an urgent matter are two different things. So Berry Martinez, as you know, met in 2010 and split in October of 2015 after 2 years of marriage. Since 2020, the actress, as you know, has been linked to the musician boyfriend, Van Hunt. According to a source, she's incredibly happy with Van. He's always been her biggest fan. They are great together. I hope so, because Halle Berry has definitely not been lucky in love. If you really go through, and I'm not even just talking about the baby's fathers, she's had a lot of different relationships that have been physically abusive, that people have cheated on her. Remember Eric Benet? So she's been through it. So I'm hoping at this point in her life that she is happy. Unfortunately, this is why it's so important. We're just talking about this during one of our other stories, why it's so important to make sure that whoever you're marrying or having children with, that you're thinking about the future of how they are with other people. Because do you think that there were signs about Olivier's behavior via other people, other relationships? I always believe that there are, but a lot of times people rationalize that, oh, he'll never be that way with me, until you're getting a divorce and you have children and you have to co-parent. I wish Halle Berry the best, because she's paying child support for the first child. Now she's paying $8,000 a month for this other child. It's a lot. It's a lot. We will keep you posted on what will happen of this update, this new court filing that Halle Berry is seeking sole legal custody of the child that she shares with Olivier Martinez. As always, guys, I want to know your thoughts and opinions. Let's share them below in the comment section. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.
You bring the lighter, I got the fuse. You make a fire, I'll add the fuel.